Hi there, this is Dani, and the channel is You and Me Living Free. I'm in the Badlands today, and I'm going to be doing a couple of short hikes. Well, one pretty short, the other about a mile or so. And so this is me driving up. My plan today was to do Notch Trail. And so here we can see a little informational sign on Notch Trail. This was the plan. I looked at it ahead of time and I thought I would be cool. But then it came time to do it. I got a much later start on the day than I thought, so the heat of the afternoon was already kicking in. What you just saw was it says it takes 1.5 to 2 hours. That's for a in-shape person, take longer for me. Then you hear the narrow ledge, and you see those people on the ledge. This is with a kicker. I saw this woman down on this ladder, and there's no way, I knew there was no way I could actually do this trail. Now in all trails, I did see there's an alternate to the ladder, but I was already kind of so freaked out about the narrow ledge that I thought this was not a good idea. So I made an alternate plan. This is a trailhead for 3 or 4 different hikes, so I did a couple of the smaller ones. I started out on Window Trail. This was a nice, short, little trail. It had boardwalk all the way. Just walk around, curve around until you got to this nice overlook, and it was gorgeous, as you will see here in 1 second. Here we go. Awesome. You just walk up. Nice little railing, helped me with my fear of heights. Didn't feel like there was any way I was going to go over that railing. But just a great view. You could swear this goes on and on and on for miles. There really seems to be no end to it. Gorgeous. And those cutouts at the top. This trail was super short. It was boardwalk the whole way. It was literally like, I don't know, 4/10 of a mile total. So maybe 2/10 out and 2/10 back. And with a nice little surprise here with an overlook at the end. And that was literally it. And so even though it's hot and it's the middle of the day, I'm feeling like another little hike that wasn't quite enough. So I did another one that was about a mile or so, but we're going to see this one is a little more challenging. This is called Door Trail, and the first one was Window Trail, and this is Door, which is kind of cute, right? More boardwalk at the beginning. You're just walking along, having nice views, nice and easy on the boardwalk. Look at that blue sky. That was great. And so here you reach the end of the boardwalk, though, and then you're going to be walking across this big landscape right here. It was a little bit formidable. I'm not going to lie. I was a little concerned because you just have to be careful where you step. Well, a couple concerns on this. Number one, you got to be careful where you step. Number two, I don't know if you can tell here, but where I am, I really... I had to, that step was probably up to my knee. And so I really had to pull myself up. And here's another one, like getting up and down was a little bit of climbing, which is pretty challenging for me. And the reason I didn't vocalize while I was on the hike actually is because there were so many people around. And also just because I really needed to pay attention to where I was putting my feet. I'm walking across this part here, and it's kind of like a little ledge. It wasn't a huge drop off. I wouldn't have lost my life, but I definitely would have been injured if I had gone on either side of it. Let's just take a random moment and talk about this selfie. This is a good picture, I think. I took so many selfies this day. I'm not sure why, just trying to capture that, that Badlands look and feel in a selfie. And same outfit, same sunlight, same everything. Some of them turn out okay, and some of them are terrible, which I just think is funny because I don't have enough skill or talent or knowledge about photography to have any idea what makes one better than the other. There were 10 of these little marker things. I think I'm at 8 right now. I showed you 2 and 3 as well. But they were so that you could see from one to the next, because honestly, I could not have made it across the whole thing without those guideposts, because you get into situations and you look around and you're like, where am I supposed to go? Okay, this is me. I finally finished it. This is me at the end of the trail. Cue the Rocky music. Love making it to the end of a trail. Then I got to go back. Some nice people were going to take my picture there at the end. I took pictures of them too, only they were sitting up on the ledge behind me, which there was no way I was going to do that. No way. And then here's a little bit of the walk back. Really just giving you an idea of this terrain and the beautiful view. Walking back, I got to see, and I was not so nervous. This is a nice, big, wide open spot at pretty much at the beginning of the trail. And then here's the boardwalk. We've seen the boardwalk. I think that was going back to my car, maybe. Yep, that's it, back in the parking lot. And not only to my car, but home, right? Oh, it felt so good to turn on the air conditioning and get in my van. Guess what? You made it to the end of a video. Woo-hoo! You deserve a medal. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll catch you next time.